Alright, welcome to Side Story, a tale of two manipulators. Sure, why not? What the hell is happening? That's the thought. Oh, it's Trish. What the hell has been happening? That was the thought. That was the thought that's been constantly passing through my mind over the past couple of weeks. Even now, as I'm sitting in the auditorium, I can't help but think again. Hold up, we need a slightly jammier song for this. There we go. It's been nearly 2 months since Amber and that skinny came to Volcano High, and I like how, in just that time, I've watched how they wormed their way into the group and threw everything off the rails. Looking over to where the two of them are, any bombs. Just the sight of it left to infuriate me. Wasn't like that was enough. At first, I didn't really think much of them at all. Only the skinny only shared a handful of classes with Fang, so my goal was to make sure he treated them right. I thought your goal was to make them split apart. I thought it would just be left at that, with the two of them being class partners. Then he and Reed had to switch backpacks. Reed was so stupid to let that happen. While the skinny did return wasn't his, Reed then used that chance to involve him in a friend group, and seeing how we all had a dislike for Naomi, it almost seemed natural. If it were just him, I don't think I would be feeling as I am right now, but no, there had to be something else. Amver! She's supposedly a cousin of Fang's from out of state. The Fang, I know, wouldn't give a rat's ass about a family they've never met before. Yet, they warmed up to Amber unusually fast. When I take into account that they've been living together. Not even that shitbird Nasser, her own brother. Oh, brother! Is that close? Well, I know why that is. Still, Amber was just as much of a whirlwind of change as that skinny. Wasn't even 2 weeks when everything started to change. Beginning with the two of them pretty much voicing their opinion, the Fangs switched back to the guitar. Ever since, they've been acting differently. I've been their friend for too long now, it's only natural I could tell. I thought we'd just push them both away like Nasser. They're just people getting in the way of our band. The band! Amber on to perform. I think she was just some kid who had some musical experience backfired greatly. Her performance fundamentally changed how the band looked at each other, and seeing how Fang joined in with a great success, it cemented the decision to withdraw one of our bassists. Our brilliant marketing strategy turned out just like that. Not just that, but our promise that it would just be the three of us against the world came apart. It's me off just thinking about them voicing their opinions and how it changed everything. I can't believe these people had opinions. Even though I was displeased over how things turned out, Fang seemed genuinely happy. La banda! I couldn't help but feel conflicted. The decision of how the band had been set up initially was so that we could stand out, which is what they wanted. For them to brush it aside like that just because of some people we just met, it's regardless, I can't do anything about that anymore. It's in the past. What I can now is something that worries me. Fang has been getting more and more distant as they hang out with Amber and the skinny on a near-daily basis, and even when Amber isn't here, I struggle to stay close to them. Sure, we're all in the same room, but it's no longer just the three of us having fun. Just the three of us. Now, if I want to be included, I gotta step in on my own. I'm stuck with just Reed. I'm not gonna feel I'm getting farther and farther every day. I don't want that to happen, not after everything we've been through. Maybe I don't come there. My gaze turns into a glare as I watch them, jealousy stirring in my chest. I sigh before getting up. I'm not sitting there won't do me any good. Why can't people just get up with a sigh? Damn! If we're going to recover our marketability, someone's gonna have to get naked, and I have $20 to pay. Why isn't Reed doing it for free? Head over to where they are, leaving Reed, who fell asleep after drinking something from his thermos, behind. Why the fuck this interjection? What are you guys talking about? Fang was the one to answer me. The Amber and the skinny were too engaged in the discussion to turn my way. Oh, they're just discussing something. They've been at it for a while now. Focusing on our conversation, I can understand talking about some sort of fancy story I've never heard about. Have we got a ring and a Dark Lord? Wow. Here I thought I couldn't like him any less than I did before. Hey. It was the sensation of a generation in the 20s. The skinny has been known to be my favorite person. Not only is he an ass, but he purposely gets on my nerves. I don't know why Fang likes to keep him around, even if they're class partners. If he weren't, I would have already beaten the shit out of him for pissing me off constantly. Amber, on the other hand, she's just as bad as the skinny. Are we doing damage control for the Mary Sue accusations? Because it's not working. Even after her performance changed the course of the band, I was hoping I'd get her to change her mind to show off the unique points of Worm Drama had going for it. With the double basses. Show what the band was all about. Kind of like a second Fang. Not anymore. Not only does she closely interact with the skinny, I feel like she doesn't take me seriously. Any and all suggestions I run by her music just make her think it over, followed by a frown and a proposal for something different. Completely missing the point I was trying to make. No, we gotta lean into it. Make Trish gay for... Oh, God. Just kiss already! Everyone wants to kiss this one character. In the middle of my distaste over the two of them, I realized this is a good enough opportunity to talk to Fang uninterrupted. As I turn it over to start talking, Emma calls out, Fang! Tell him to stop being so stubborn. What is it this time? On cue, Anna speaks. I told her that the Fellowship should have flown the Eagles to Mordor. Soon as he said that, Emma cried out in disbelief. There's no point in that! The mission is to destroy the ring in secret to the majority of Middle-earth, including the Eagles! What the actual fuck am I listening to right now? The two of them start ranting over their own individual points of view, but I can't follow whatever the hell they're saying. Glancing over the Fang, I can tell they don't either. But, are listening intently either way. Well, there goes my chance to talk to Fang. Glaring again. Frustration is flowing through my body in a fury, but I keep it all hidden. Oh, I'll be back. Where are you going? To the restroom. Be back in a sec. Fang nods and focuses back on the two nerds and leave the auditorium. Pace fast and normal about storm of emotions. Enter to the stall. Let me guess, you're gonna punch something. Moment of rage. I raised my fist, struck by reflection. Of course you did. Damn it! Why did they have to get in the way? Wow. Not even straight to the volcano. The eye sees everything in Mordor. Just fly them near the border. I don't know, man. I don't know enough to know anything. I can't make any judgment calls here. Sorry. I'm useless. I serve no purpose. Are you right in there? Someone's in the fucking stalls. Wait. What? What? What the fuck? Why is Trish getting this moment? This feels out of place. I feel like if Trish were to learn anything, it should be that she hits a wall and the wall just beats her down, right? Like, Trish's big thing is that she feels unstoppable, so being stopped and confronting with that the healthy way is what needs to happen. Oh no, wait, is it fucking Stella? God damn it. God fucking damn it. Stella, fuck off. No, may please take care of this. Of course! Grabbing the sheaf of papers from Principal Spears, I promptly return to my desk in the room outside the office. I start filing out paperwork one by one, setting aside the finished documents apart. Setting aside the documents apart. The duty is one of the many ways I can spend my time after school. What the fuck is that thought? Aside from student council meetings, why are you telling us this? Trish needs to meet Stella Hall of Doom. Usually, being some sort of secretary to the principal is not a job that usually befalls the student council president. In my particular case, I don't mind. I'm rather adept at it, and I find myself in his office often enough for matters regarding the student body. It got to a point where Spears even gave me my own desk. Since then, doing paperwork has turned into an activity I could absent-mindedly do, which is great. You should just rubber stamp the shit. Which granted me time to think about many things. Man, I sure do love hamburgers. My predominant thought of late has been my life over the past few months. Well, yeah, that's been your life. Ever since I heard a human was transferring here, I started devising a plan to improve Fang as a person by having them associate with them. That way, I can make Fang more woke because she's hanging out in a multicultural way. How's that supposed to... I don't know. I started about to... Of course, I'm doing all of this for the sake of Nasipu and I. If he keeps worrying about Fang every turn, our future would mean nothing, as I would be stuck with a partner who only thinks of his sister. Now, sir, we're trying to have sex! I can't stop thinking about Fang! No, we would constantly have to pick up the pieces of their messes. I would have to kill Fang, and I'd be fine with that, but it's still a little silly. With the arrival of Anon, my measures have seen to it that he gets closer to as expected. What's not expected, however, is Amber. I don't really care about Amber. She's just kind of there. When I first saw her, I could only hope that she wasn't the second coming of Fang, complete with the issues and the rough temperament. To my relief, she was the most kind and proper girl I've ever seen. She also wants to cap those bitches. I don't know what that's about. She also keeps talking about having met an elder god. I don't know. She also keeps talking about wanting to kill a vampire. Like, honestly, she's kind of weird. Oh boy, it sure is boring around here, my boy. Oh boy, it sure is boring around here. My boy, this piece is what all true warriors guilty gear strive for. How did you say it like that? Ah, my boy, that is a lesson of that is something all old people can get away with. Ugh. Anyways, I find myself doing double takes to ensure she and Fang are actually related. As much as I love them, the Aaron family is one of many problems. I can't deny that. So, like, if you have a species that's built around smell, surely, like, Amber smells like Fang, right? And like Anon. Is that a thing? I feel like that should be a thing if scent is a more important thing for dinosaurs. Thankfully, due to Amber's effort and presence, Fang's edge seems to dulled considerably, and Nasser appears to be much more at ease. Net ease, that is. Amber was a surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one. She managed to do what I struggled to do for some time now, which is clean Nasser's damn room. What the fuck is wrong with him? Hold up. No, I just realized there's a song we need to play. This JoJo Part 5 lick thing. Get out of here. It's good to know that there's someone who doesn't need to be nudged in the right direction for my own benefit. Yet I can't help but feel unaccomplished, knowing I had very little to do with that. Man, I sure fucking hate that things are going my way. I feel so much better if I have to manipulate and torture people to get my things. As a part of the thought, there's a knock at the door. Snapping out of my thoughts, I call out to whoever is behind it, beckoning them inside. The door opens, revealing young Tarzan very well. Speak of the devil! Amber and I greet each other before anything else. Yeah, that's how greetings work! With greetings out of the way, I proceed to ask her, are you autistic or something? Ah, yes, I've done the greetings. Now we must get to the topic. Nasser, why are there so many socks ossified on the bottom of your bed? Sorry, Naomi, I can't stop thinking about my sister. Naomi licks Amber's face. This is the taste of a hybrid born. Anyway, Nasser wanted me to deliver this to you. He said that practice would take a little longer than anticipated. Why do you say anticipated instead of expected? Amber then extends her hand with a small plastic bag with something inside. Ah, that must be the mysterious thing. Why the fuck is Amber delivering everyone's mysterious evil garbage? Hey Amber, can you deliver this murder evidence for me? Can you just like throw it in the river somewhere? Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to tell you it's murder evidence. Can you just deliver this mysterious bag? Take the bag. Thank you! As I put the bag away in my drawers, I notice that Amber's looking me all over. Is there something else you need? Is there something on my face? Oh no, I forgot to wipe the blood off, didn't I? That's a vampire TMT packages. Are you always at the school? Not always. At times, I'll be in the council room or out around school, performing other duties like things and stuff. Just because I'm the president and handle the majority of paperwork doesn't mean I can't be out and about doing field work. Wow, student council must really have their handful if you're expected to do stuff like that. Of course! Our efforts to secure a safe and encouraging environment for the students to grow and express themselves properly. If only they changed Fang faster. Ooh, that took a heavy toll on my throat. It is immune to most human vampires. How the hell did that happen? What was that? I waved my hand dismissively. Oh, it was nothing, just a passing thought. As I laugh, my slip of the tongue away, I hear my phone buzz. Picking it up, I see that I've received a text message. Presidente, where are you? We need those supplies. My eyes widen as I look over the supplies. In question, packed in boxes. I must have gotten lost in thoughts of sidetrack that she's been here for like 5 minutes, man. Did I forgot I need to bring him over to the council room? Man, why is everyone doing these vague things? Everyone is up to something, I guess. Getting up from my seat, I make my way over to them. Sorry, Amber, but I'm going to have to cut our conversation short. I pick up one of the boxes and manage to stack a second one on top of it, but that's about it. Guess 2 trips then. And then Amber, delivery person. Like, being this kind of delivery person, again, Amber feels kind of juvenile, you know? Like, people don't treat her like an adult. It's like, oh, you can do a little delivery, little girl. Anyway, she picks up a box. She can't get her second box. I can't... Yeah, Amber does leg day, but not... Jesus fucking Christ, what are we doing here? Would you like to join the student council, Amber? All you have to do is become brainwashed into being my slave for the rest of your life. Oh, that's fine. I've already been brainwashed into being a vampire slave. I was late. I can't believe I missed my opportunity. They're giving her busy work to keep her away from the seniors. Oh, how about the professional members? If you wonder if you were to agree, if someone do what you do, oh my god. How shall I put her to good use? Oh my god, what a. Who's the Spanish person who keeps answering to English in Spanish? I don't get it. Sure, definitely messed up. We'll see how the resentment develops, blah blah, and I'm curious to find them. They don't really have anything to use against Amber. Ironically, just has literally no information around her. That's not ironic. It'd be ironic if they did have information when there's nothing about her. Anyway, I have to admit to two things. One, I think I'm gonna... I need to breathe for a minute. I want to point this out because it's bothering me a lot. What is the actual fucking plot? Like, what are we building towards? Like, I don't feel like any actual plot development has actually happened of late. We've just kind of had things happen. Like, Amber is stuck in the past and, like, desperately wants to go home and see her parents, but, like, we're treating it with all the gravitas and importance of, like, I don't know. Remember how in Ghost in the Snoot, they're like, we need to figure out a way to let Fang talk to everyone. We need to talk to your parents and solve all these problems. And here it's like nothing. Fucking nothing. There's no urgency. There's no worry about things being permanent. It's so fucking tepid. Lukewarm water. Apparently, we're gonna see good old Milady soon. I didn't think it was that fast, but like I said, she does come back and she does do some stuff. Though this isn't what I was thinking of. So yes, next chapter we get... Oh man, I'm... Chapter 1 to 4, actual plot development. Chapter 5 to 42, One Piece filler. Chapter 43 to 44, actual... Now, there's some other stuff that happens. Hey, remember Sienna? Did you forget about Sienna? This fucking story has so many goddamn characters, and none of them have any space to breathe, right? Like, we have Sienna, who's going to have some actual plot stuff. We have Milady, we have the Guardian, and that's just like the extra characters. On top of that, we have the main cast, who's doing their own thing. We have a unique development with Reed, who we never followed up on. Like, what the fuck is going on? Nothing happens, right? All of this is like restating the obvious. It's kind of... Man, I just want to eat a whole banana and call it a day. Man, I'm gonna need a good while to recover and breathe. Wah 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 wah. Always put your little bappy paws. Bap bap bap. You still look for Spanish fix? Maybe. I don't know, man. The Guardian, I think, is like the little chest thing or whatever. I don't know what he's called. I just want to go to bed, get myself some sleep. Ugh. The fuck is this? Wicker baguette holder. The most amazing accessory of the Renault brand, made in France. This basket is made by hand from real woven wicker, so each piece is unique. Cotton lining guarantees easy dilution in the vehicle. The 3D print lunch basket can easily be fitted. What the fuck? $120? Show me the most French accessory after the new electric Renault 5. Oh, baguette holder's too French. My disappointment is your measure. Listen, the senator, you're free to leave. You're free to go somewhere else where good things are happening. You're free to go to a place that has quality and taste. You don't have to stay here where it's only gloomy and depressing. I look out the window and I wonder, what am I fighting for? Ah! Well, because instead of a phone, he just takes a log and carves it on the street. Remembers those sockets of foresight and revelations. I think if I don't stop the stream right now, I'm just gonna fall asleep. I don't know why streaming makes me yawn so much. It makes me such a tuckered out little boy. But here we are. Thank you all for coming. I'm sorry for my crass words, but I guess when you write like this just brings it out in me. Well, can't wait for the Chekhov's gun moment where Amber caps Anon for some reason. There's nothing quite like the ASMR of me yelling dulcet tones into your ear like a screeching man-child. But Corey in the house fanfic one. Because it's Genie in the house, in the house, in the house.